Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining my web, web conference this evening. Um, we are going to go over chapter 3, technology and learning. And you should have already done some pre-meeting audio and video functionality tests and things, so you should be good to go. Let's remove any distractions, like I kind of had to just now, move my 3-year-old from the room so we can get started and concentrate. Let's take a deep breath and relax if you need to, so we can get started. We can do a quick quality check here. Please raise your hand if you can see the red record button, the upper left. Thank you. Raise your hand if you can see the red smiley face. You can see my slides okay. And raise your hand if you can hear me adequately, besides my laryngitis voice. But well, cool, thank you. You can put your hands down. So like I said, today we're going to talk about technology and thinking. By the end of the presentation, we should be able to distinguish technology being disruptive or transformative in a beneficial way. And also we should be able to illustrate how technology can support a deep learning environment. For kind of an icebreaker, let's take a moment and I'd like everyone to get on the mic and tell me a specific device or item that they remember, that they got or started using for the first time, and they thought, "Wow, this is really cool technology." For example, mine is a Discman. I got it when I was 13, and I thought it was so cool that I could, listen to a CD. Before that, all I did was have cassette tapes, and then I could finally listen to a CD and take it around with me. And I thought that was, some awesome technology at the time. Dawn, if you could share one real quick.
Yeah, so Sony Walkman cassette player. Remember that when I was in middle school? It was pretty exciting.
Yeah. Dave?
My very first mouse.
Oh, yeah, that'd be one, yeah. I could see that. And Dusty?
Yeah, I was trying to think. I think my first technology that I owned was also a Walkman that I got when I was a kid, and the cool feature was that like once you put a cassette in, it would reverse it for you, so you could put it in and then it would switch sides, and that was that was like the cool new thing. So
yeah, I remember that too. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys. So overall, the big idea of this, the course is, can online classes be engaging and interactive learning environments to encourage deep learning? As information technology changes, we use it more in, our work and play. But, how can we learn that in our thinking and learning is the big question. It really takes, I guess, a talent to really use information technology in a way to where our learning is enhanced. Really quick, this is from the reading that you had done. I would like you to take the annotate tool and use the shape or the drawing feature and draw a circle around the correct answer. Whether this statement is true or false, distance physics teaching classes need to incorporate all new emerging technologies in their classes. Yeah, that's true. You're right. That's false. You only want to incorporate the ones that will actually, enhance your learning, and not just because it's available, add it to your learning instruction. When it comes to educational technology, we want to figure out why we want to incorporate it into our lessons. Um, when we incorporate, educational technology, when we want to be able to simulate, reflection and discussion. We want to mediate cognition and collaboration with our students. We want to enhance opportunities for the collaboration, but we don't want to use educational technology to determine how we approach the thing learning. We just want it to enhance what we're already trying to accomplish. We know that communication is influenced by ever-changing technologies that come out, and it drives how we actually communicate. You can see that for example, when I first started my undergraduate program, I had one online course to two, in comparison to two face-to-face courses every semester. And then about 4 years later, when I started my MBA, it went kind of flip-flopped. It went from one face-to-face to two online classes per semester. And now, with COVID and technology advancements, we're actually taking this, master's program completely online. So it's ever changing and evolving for sure. Now I'd like to send out a little poll for you guys today. With regards to use educational technology in courses. Yeah, you guys are right. Pretty much all three except the dictate the approach to thinking and learning would be a correct answer. Now we're going to get into kind of a social media part of technology. When it comes to social media, the way it kind of, navigates how we communicate in society, and social media these days is a huge part of that. It encourages deep thought and sustained course. Social media is used to touch, keep in touch with friends. A lot of mindless interaction and sharing of, opinions and pictures is done on social media. And we also share, personal interests and activities. A lot of experts are concerned with people getting, into ideology cocooning when they go on, when it comes to social media. Because if people get too much, and involved in social media and getting with, I guess, like-minded thinking people, or what they like to call now the echo chambers, it allows, them to live within assumption beliefs without any challenge. They're reluctant to express, dissenting views to friends and colleagues. They are exposed to like-minded people, as I said before, which kind of reinforce their, their own biases, and it encourages the person to think critically of themselves, which can, be a hindrance to evolution of thinking and learning. Now let's take a quick little exercise here. I would like you to use your annotation tools and use the stamping feature and kind of stamp from a box, how you measure yourself using social media today, whether you use it all the time, sometimes, or never. Yeah, cool. Okay. I think we're all about the same there. I'm a sometimes person too as well. That was a little exercise. Let's do another quick assessment type exercise. I'm using your annotation tool. Let's use the text tool and let's write true or false to the statement to the left. Groupthink, where assumptions and ideas are not challenged, is a result of confirmation bias. True or false? Yeah, that's true. We'll move on. And now we're going to get into kind of the learning analytics where we can use technology to measure how well students may be benefiting from our learning. Um, like learning analytics is a new technology that can have an important impact on education. It allows one to live within a well, it um, yeah, it's a new technology that can have an important impact on education because it looks at learning data to inform learning strategies. This can be, incorporated to get specific data, from your actual students as they learn. Experts believe that good measurements would be assessing, advanced thinking, levels of student discussion, student logins, and even assessing discourse within the online course. Even, technology is a disruptive influence to the educational transformation. And one way to make it sure it's a benefit to our education, we want to, address the assumptions of a worthwhile thinking and learning experience. We want to define more precisely what the nature of the experience should be. We want to, avoid student stress by allowing students to maintain their current bias or assumptions. And, thinking and learning experience need to be deep and meaningful. So we really want that, disruption that technology due to our educational transformation to be beneficial. Another way that technology is disrupting, old norms is our class lectures. Um, Many students feel that, class lectures are usually, it's old content, not updated very much with current research. It's communication in one way with little opportunity for students to interact, and students may be distracted and not have accurate notes overall. Let's take another poll. Which type of course do you prefer as a learner to? It looks like all three of you picked hybrid, so I would kind of agree with that myself. And let's use the chat for this question. True or false, thinking and learning experiences need to be deep and meaningful for technology to be educational transformative. Just use a chat box type experience. Cool, thank you. All three got it right. So again, we're gonna get, the big idea of the course was, can online classes be engaging and interactive learning environments that encourage deep learning? I think, the information we just went over kind of shows that it can, and how we can use technology to make sure that they are. And I think we, again, we met our objectives. We can now distinguish technology being disruptive or transformative in an beneficial way, and we can illustrate how technology can support deep learning environments. Now, quiz time. I'm going to send you guys a link to a quiz. You don't have to do it right now, but you can do it after class. I'll have to send it to you guys after. So I'll send you a link to the quiz that you can take after class. So thank you for your time, and I appreciate you joining my web conference and participating. Thank you very much.